Welcome here to Creekside High School in St. John's, Florida. You're taking a look at Freedom Field. We're going to send you down to the field now for a military appreciation ceremony where multiple veterans will be throwing out the first pitch to their sons on the baseball field.
365 days a year, 7 days a week, and 24 hours a day, members of our U.S. military are on call all around the world, defending the interests and security of our nation. Every day, members of America's armed forces selflessly put their lives on the line to keep us safe and free. This evening, the Creekside Knights and the Bartram Trail Bears baseball teams come together to celebrate, honor, and recognize active and former military members and their families. We would like to welcome the following former servicemen and servicewomen and their sons to the field. From Creekside, Bud Busey, retired captain, U.S. Navy, with his son, Will Busey. Also from Creekside, Bo Palmer, U.S. Naval Academy graduate, served 23 years, and his son, Jackson Palmer. From Bartram Trail, James Hartman, U.S. Navy, retired, and his son, Logan Hartman. From Creekside, Tim Kelly, 30 years in the U.S. Army Reserve and retired as colonel, with his son, Andrew Kelly. Also from Creekside, Bridget Blanzett, Navy Reserves 4 years and Florida Army National Guard 4 years with her son, Porter Blanzett. And Tim Cronin served in the U.S. Coast Guard for 25 years. His merits, he commanded 3 Coast Guard cutters and earned the Legion of Merit Defense Meritorious Service Medal and 3 Coast Guard Meritorious Service Medals. And he's got his son with him, Connor Cronin. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please throw your ceremonial first pitches. That looked like 5 strikes to me. I'll make it 6. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your service. Now, welcome to this evening's baseball game between the Bears of Bartram Trail High School and your Creekside Knights. We see this baseball field as an extension of our classroom environment where we learn dignity and respect for others.
And a great way to start off the night between Creekside and Bartram Trail. We're going to take a little break here on Schlick Sports. Be back with the Battle of Longleaf Pine on Schlick Sports. That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today. First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports and Creekside Baseball. They have the area's largest selection of lights, fans, and home decor. Be sure to stop by and browse their new location on Phillips Highway across from the Avenues Mall on 10130 Phillips Highway. They look forward to helping you with your lighting needs soon. Tonight's game is sponsored in part by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. They are one of Florida's largest independent insurance agencies with access to over 50 carriers. They can insure your home, auto, boat, RV, motorcycle, jewelry, and small business. They also do flood insurance, life insurance, and much more. Let Brandon and his team shop the market to find you the best policy for the best price. If your current agent or 1-800 number aren't giving you the service you need, call Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Call or text at 904-297-7970 or email brandon.baselli@brightway.com, or just come up to him at any Creekside baseball game. Let Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency, be the home of all your property and casualty insurance needs. Flashes and Brilliance is St. Augustine's most trusted gold buying company. Been in business for over 15 years, they buy gold, silver, rare coins, fine watches, and more. It's no secret, people need cash right now. If you had old treasure, random antique coins, just taking up space, you might not have any idea how much it's worth, or where to begin. They are mobile and come to the client. The easy answer is to make an appointment with Steph and John Robinson. Hands down the best way to get cash for what you want. Reach out to the team at Flashes and Brilliance on Facebook or call them at 904-540-7617. Book your complimentary appointment today. It's easy, it's safe, and it will get you the best rate for your items. John Ashenfelder backhands the play at shortstop and got him at third. Right here, he gets caught looking at strike number 3. Matt Bisham fired up.
You can't fight the temptation when you get the vibration. Won't do you no good. Won't do you no good. You better start
Truck gets the bunt down. Corey in for the plate. The throw not in time. Creekside's tied it in the bottom of the 7th.
Kiss your baby goodbye. Come on, low, it's alright. Heaven knows they wanna break you apart. Yeah. Kiss your baby goodbye. Come on, low, it's alright. You never know unless you give it a try.
That one high and deep into the gap. That one is gone. Michael Bisham walks it off for the Creekside Knights. And here we go. It's time for the Battle of Longleaf Pine, live on Schlick Sports between Creekside and Bartram Trail. We're going to send you down to the field now for the starting lineups and the national anthem, as well as a veteran getting recognized here in pregame on Military Appreciation Night at Creekside High School.
Number 14, Garrett Robertson. Number 20, Bradley Dennis. And number 21, Walker Clout. And now the starting lineup for the Bears. Leading off at catcher number 17, John Bay. Batting second, the second baseman, number 5, Finn Huber. Batting third in center field, number 3, Jacob Kendall. Batting fourth, the shortstop, number 23, Colt Myers. Batting fifth in right field, number 13, Caleb Allender. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 10, Shaden Houseland. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 15, Jesse Morrell. Batting eighth at first base, number 24, Kalen Pokel. And batting ninth at third base, number 8, Brett Carter. Taking the mound this evening for the Bears, number 27, Ty Siebert. Assistant coaches for the Bears, Grant Biglin, Will Gonzalez, Max Kruder. And the head coach for Bartram Trail is Mr. Ryan Fitzpatrick. Now let's meet your non-starters for your Creekside Knights. Number 2, Logan Dupre. Number 4, Drew Herbst. Number 7, Porter Blanzen. Number 8, Connor Cronin. Number 9, Jackson Palmer. Number 12, DJ Corey. Number 14, Jackson Kane. Number 15, Roman Baselli. Number 16, Alex Calabro. Number 17, Jackson Harding. And number 18, Hunter Zimmerman. Number 22, Matthew Bisham. And number 23, Adam Harvey. And now, tonight's defensive starters for your Creekside Knights. In left field, number 1, Ezra Shield. In center field, number 10, Andrew Kelly. In right field, number 6, Michael Bisham. At third base, number 3, Will Busey. At shortstop, number 20, Sean Aschenfelder. At second base, number 5, Ty Martineau. At first base, number 24, Elias Higgs. The designated hitter, number 19, Carson McFarland. Catching tonight, number 13, Gavin Strunk. And taking the mound for the Creekside Knights, number 21, Nick Romeo. The bat boy for tonight's contest is Deuce Beam. Assistant coaches, Robbie McCloskey, Darren Lester, Chris Angelo, and Taylor Westbrook. And the head coach for Creekside, Mr. Chris King. And now we direct your attention to the American flag flying in center field. Please stand and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. In honor of military appreciation, we would like to recognize Ryan Boyer this evening. Ryan is the athletic trainer here at Creekside High School. Ryan Boyer served 4 years in the U.S. Army. His service includes multiple launch rocket system crew member. He served in Oklahoma and Germany, 1 Army Commendation Medal, 2 Army Achievement Medals, 1 National Defense Service Medal, and he served on the color guard for the 50th anniversary of the liberation of Belgium. Thank you, Ryan, for your service to our nation, as well as to our community here back at home. And now you will throw the official ceremonial first pitch. Strike! And now for all of those in the sound of my voice, if you have served or been the family member of someone who served in our nation's military, thank you for your blood, your sweat, your tears, and your sacrifice. And now let's play ball.
It's time for the Battle of Longleaf Pine here on Schlick Sports. We got a good one between arch rivals Creekside and Bartram Trail. Time now to get started taking a look at the starting lineups in this game out on the field for the Creekside Knights. Out in left, Ezra Shields gets the start. Andrew Kelly is in center for the Knights. Michael Bisham out in right. On the infield, Will Busey in the hot corner. Elias Hicks at first. Ty Martineau gets to start at second base with Sean Aschenfelder, his middle infield partner in crime. At shortstop, those two combined for quite a few double plays this season. They have got great gloves and can turn two with ease up the middle. Behind the plate for Creekside is Gavin Strump, and on the mound, Nick Romeo. We'll get to him in a second. We'll take a look first at the lineup. He'll be facing a battered, injured Bartram team. Going to be fielding this lineup with, I believe, just one senior in it tonight. John Bay leading things off, followed by Finn Huber and Jacob Kendall. Colt Myers batting cleanup, followed by Caleb Allender and Sheedon Houston. Holsland, Jesse Morrell batting seventh, followed by Callum Pokel and Brett Carter. Taking a look at the numbers on Nick Romeo out on the mound this year. Nick has been fantastic, gone at least 5 innings in all of his starts. The sophomore in 23 and a third innings pitched. That's in 4 appearances. Got a record of 3-0 and an ERA at 0.90. 24 strikeouts to just 5 walks. We'll see how he fares tonight against the Bartram Trail Bears.
John Bay.
John Bay will be leading things off for Bartram in tonight's game. Temperature at first pitch, 71 degrees and sunny out here at Creekside. We got the wind blowing east at 9 miles per hour. Beautiful evening for some baseball. Nick Romeo, the lefty, works out of the full windup. When there are no runners on, here is the pitch. Swung on and missed. We are underway. I was talking with Nick before the game, and this Bartram Creekside rivalry is filled with a ton of players who know each other. This is a prime example going up against John Bay right now. He mentioned he's played with him since he was 6-7 years old. These two have known each other for a long time, been on the same team against each other. He was looking forward to this matchup tonight. Gets a pitch low on Bay. 1-2 the count. Bay is the catcher tonight on this Bartram team. Sends a ground ball up the middle. Gets past the diving Ty Martineau. John Bay leads things off with a single. Finn Huber now up to the plate.
Baseman number 5, Finn Huber.
Huber coming up as a sophomore in a very young, inexperienced lineup. Couldn't find any stats online on Bartram Trail. They're really tight with keeping those out of the hands of opposing teams, as some teams in the area are. As there's a bunt back to the mound. Romeo Fields gets the easy out at first. Does advance Bay into scoring position, however, for the always dangerous Jacob Kendall.
Now with one down, that brings up your center fielder number 3, Jacob Kendall.
Now, if you follow baseball in the area, I'm sure you've heard of him. Jacob Kendall, a number 7 ranked prospect in the 2025 class, was recently named to the top 50 MLB draft prospects coming out of high school for 2025. Committed to Florida, got a big power swing up at the plate. Hit a walk-off home run earlier this year. He's got a runner in scoring position. Pops this one way up in foul ground. Strump searching for it. Cannot make the catch. Instead, it's strike 1.
Into the game on the bases for the Bears, number 20, Bradley Dennis.
Bradley Dennis pinch running out there for the Bears. Kendall just in his sophomore year with the Bartram Trail Bears. A lot of pressure, coming in, committing to Florida before you even play a high school game. Gets under that one, heading towards the fence. Will Busey in pursuit. The former Bear will not get to it. 2 strikes on him. The Knights have seen Kendall twice, and they've limited him at the plate. Kendall 0 for 8 in his career against the Knights. 0 for 7 with a walk. 0-2. Swung on and grounded to second. Gets through the legs of Ty Martineau, and that will score a run. Bartram going to jump out to the early 1-0 lead on what should have been a routine ground out to second. Martineau's been great with the glove all year. That is something you do not see from him.
Number 23, Colt Myers.
But a huge mistake early on in this game scores a run. Bartram takes a 1-0 lead. And that stings if you're the Creekside Knights. That just cannot happen. One gone, runner on second for Colt Myers. Bartram filled with a bunch of D1 commits. 3 of them going to Florida. The junior Myers is one of them. Real good at the plate. Can throw real hard out on the mound. His father was a pitcher in the big leagues. Now a country singer after retiring. Bears come in at 6-9 on the season. A lot of hype surrounding this team. Heading into the season, they have not been able to live up to it so far, as they've actually been one of the worst teams that they've fielded in quite some time. Obviously, injuries playing a big factor into that, which is real unfortunate for a team filled with such talent. They're losing key pieces on this team like Brody DeLamalore, as that one grounded to Martineau. Fields at second, gets the out. 2 gone. Caleb Allender to the plate.
And now with 2 down, that brings up the right fielder number 13, Caleb Allender.
But I was talking with head coach Ryan Fitzpatrick before the game, and it's just like talking about the guys who are out. It's injury here, injury there, and it's not just like role players either. These are key guys on this team. Brody DeLamalore going to FSU. They got their number 2 guy, Logan Hartman, in the rotation out. They got second baseman out. They got multiple outfielders unable to play. I mean, I haven't seen a team at the high school level with this many injuries. I don't think ever. At least that I've known about. Bartram's still talented out there. And still dangerous. It's Caleb Allender batting cleanup. He's got some pop in his bat. Homered a couple times this year. Allender, a junior. Got a runner on third with 2 gone. Bears lead 1-0 in the top of the first. Here's the pitch. Ground ball off the end of the bat. Martineau fields, throws to first in time. But the Bears do get one on the error out at second base. Heading into the bottom of the first, it's Bartram 1, Creekside 0. First chance for the Knights coming up next on Schlick Sports.
Tonight's game is sponsored in part by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. They are one of Florida's largest independent insurance agencies with access to over 50 carriers. They can insure your home, auto, boat, RV, motorcycle, jewelry, and small business. They also do flood insurance, life insurance, and much more. Let Brandon and his team shop the market to find you the best policy for the best price. If your current agent or 1-800 number aren't giving you the service you need, call Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Call or text at 904-297-7970 or email brandon.baselli@brightway.com, or just come up to him at any Creekside baseball game. Let Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency, be the home of all your property and casualty insurance needs.
Bottom of the first inning now on Schlick Sports. Our score, Bartram 1, Creekside 0. First chance at the plate for Creekside coming up here. Taking a look at the starting lineup for the Knights. Andrew Kelly leading things off, followed by Ty Martineau and Sean Ashenfelder. Carson McFarland, the DH, cleaning things up, followed by Elias Hicks and Will Busey. Ezra Shields batting 7th, with Gavin Strump batting 8th, and rounding things out. Back in the batting order, Michael Bisham. On the mound for Bartram Trail is Ty Siebert, the sophomore. Didn't make an appearance for him last year, but he's been kind of a workhorse for him so far this season. Siebert out of the pen, getting starts, you name it. He's been real busy out on the mound, and his last appearance came in relief for Skylar Sanford. Pitched 2 innings, didn't allow a hit or a run. Walked 2 batters while striking out 4. That was against St. John's Country Day. The lefty will look to replicate that performance here, but Andrew Kelly has been red hot in the leadoff spot. Leads things off with the base hit again for the Creekside Knights. Going back in games that Andrew has led off now for Creekside.
Second baseman, number 5.
He singled, and he should have lashed 3 out of the leadoff spot. Really impressive stuff from Andrew Kelly. Now Ty Martineau to the plate after making a big error to allow a run in the top half of the inning. Looks to kind of avenge that. Make it right as he takes a ball trying to get a bunt down. Interesting. I believe Colt Myers is regularly a third baseman, if I'm not mistaken. He's out at short tonight. At third, Brett Carter, he's way in on the infield grass. Brett Carter apparently is an outfielder normally for this Bartram team. Of course, making a lot of adjustments to the injuries they've had, which is the giant topic with this team. Martineau shows bunt, gets it down, back to the mound. It's a good one. Trying to hustle it out down the first base line. Throws into right field. Martineau got hit by the first baseman, Pokel. Kelly stays put at third. That's going to be runners at the corners for Sean Aschenfelder. That was interesting because you don't see that too often. Pokel had to reach back over the bag into the runner's lane. I wonder if that was going to be interference or something, give him a base. But it knocked Martineau over, kept him from advancing into scoring position. But Sean Aschenfelder to the plate, and the Knights got momentum. Aschenfelder on the season, as dangerous as they come. .436 batting average. He's driven in 7. Got runners at the corners early on against Bartram Trail. 1-0 Bears leading the bottom of the first. Curveball almost got to the backstop. Creekside making a lot of noise. Normally it's just the dugout, but the crowd's getting into it as well. Just kind of the energy that this rivalry brings. The first of 2 games we'll see Creekside, they are hungry. They have lost 3 straight to Bartram Trail. First time in a while Bartram's been on a win streak against Creekside. It was only the second time they've won the season series against Creekside ever, when they swept them last year. As Aschenfelder swings and fouls one off. 1 ball, 1 strike to him. There's runners at the corners. Nobody out in the bottom of the first. And this is an incredibly tough stretch in the lineup right here. You got the Knights' 2 most dangerous hitters, Aschenfelder and McFarland. You got to get through them to get out of this inning. One pitch. Taken up high, ball 2. Martineau went after the pitch, it looked like. He jogged over to second base. I marked ball 2 in my scorebook, and I hear Brandon Baselli go, "No, we took second base." He walked over there. I look up. He's still on to second. He's getting the ball back. That is my 3rd voice crack of the broadcast. I was actually talking to Coach Fitz about this before the game. Voice cracks have been an issue for me this year. It's so tough, voice changing. He's like, "You better not do it for me tonight." And I'm like, "I'll try my best." Sorry, Coach. It's just 3-1. Aschenfelder takes one above the zone. 2 in scoring position. 3-1 count. Knights got a chance to strike early. 3 balls, 1 strike on the sophomore. Comes set. Seibert deals the pitch. Seibert walked him. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And the power threat. Carson McFarland to the plate.
It has been a while since I felt this type of energy at Freedom Field. McFarland, the junior, batting .394 on the season. He's got 2 home runs and driven in 11. He is clutch at the plate. And against Siebert here, he's got the bases loaded, nobody out. And you're just looking to limit the damage as much as you can right here. If he finds a way, he's got the heart of the order to up. If Siebert finds a way to get a goose egg on the scoreboard, that would be incredible on the mound. Right here, at the very least, you're trying to keep it tied. And that's, I think, the best you can hope for in this situation, unless you get a strikeout here. Bases jammed, nobody out. McFarland takes a strike. Infield not in. The corners are, however. Middle infielders playing for a potential double play. One to nothing. Bartram leads in the bottom of the first. Creekside got the bases loaded, nobody out. 1-1 now to Carson McFarland. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. Swung on. It's a check swing, but it's into right. Caught by Allender. Kelly will stay put. It was a strike to home plate. What a job by Allender out in right field. McFarland put a half swing on it. Still got out to right. And there's a big out number 1. Didn't allow a run to score. Elias Hicks to the plate now. Siebert. Big out number 1 right there. Elias Hicks to the plate. Hicks, a senior, getting on base at the 381 mark. Got 3 RBIs on the season. Same defensive alignment, but the second baseman, Huber, shifted more into the right field hole. Hicks takes a strike, gets 0-1. Oh and 1 to Elias Hicks. Time called. Bartram's lost 5 of their last 6 games. Lost 13-5 to a real tough Santa Fe team last night. They get the early lead against Creekside, but the Knights look to take it back. Line drive out to center. Kelly tags up. It's a good throw from Kendall. It's not in time. We are tied in the first. Kendall almost put a little too much on it. Out and deep, pretty good deep into center field. He was on that Creekside logo out there. That was quite the throw from him. But it is tied. The good news, there's 2 gone.
That brings up your third baseman, number 3.
Will Busey to the plate.
Busey.
And how about this? The senior facing his former team got a chance to give Creekside the early lead. You put one down in the outfield. Ashenfelder got a good chance to score out at second. Two outs in the bottom of the first, tied 1-1. Siebert done a good job early this inning. The base is loaded with nobody out. He gets a fly out to right. Allender, with his arm, kept the runner put at third. Fly out to center. Close play at the plate, but Kelly scored. There is 2 outs, however, and we're only tied. Runners on second and third. 2 gone in the bottom of the first in a 1-0 count on Will Busey. He drives one down the right field line. That had plenty of distance to it. Actually bounced off a truck. That had home run distance to it. Just about 50 feet foul, though. Actually laughing at the plate there. He got a hold of that one.
1 ball, 1 strike. 2 gone. Gets him swinging big at the fastball there. Looked like he pulled his head up. Was looking to see where it went before he made contact. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Will Busey. Siebert looking for a big out number 3. After shaking off a couple pitches, the sophomore set. The pitch. Up high, ball 2. If you're just tuning in, Creekside loaded the bases with nobody out. Siebert on 2 flyouts has gotten 2 outs and allowed just 1 run. There's 2 gone and 2 in scoring position for Creekside. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Will Busey. Here's the pitch. Curveball up high, ball 3. Ezra Shields on deck. He has been red hot lately. Good numbers on the season for him as well. Can the Knights extend the inning and get it to him? Full count. The 3-2 to Busey. Inside. Might have hit him, actually. Either way, bases loaded again for the senior Ezra Shields. Shields, the senior, batting .333 this season. Got a good eye at the plate. .444 on base percentage. He's driven in 4 runs. And the dugout going crazy for him. Bases loaded. Tied at 1 in the bottom of the first. With 2 gone in the inning. He calls time at the plate. Creekside faced Nice last Friday. They've gotten almost a week off. Trying to pick up where they left off on a 12-game win streak in red hot. 1-0 on Ezra Shields. Here's the pitch. Taken on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Bartram, I feel like even when they're struggling, this is a matchup they're always here to win. Won each of the last 3 games against Creekside. Though the Knights control the all-time series, Bartram has been in charge as of late. Swept the Knights in the season series last year. And this time around, we're tied at 1 in the first. Energy Hardy high. 2-1 count, bases loaded with 2 gone on Ezra Shields. Fouls 1 off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The one thing I love about this game is it always has the feel of a playoff game. This game always means a lot to each team, no matter what sport it's in. And it is always fun to watch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Still 2-2 on Shields. Martineau on third. Ashenfelder on second. And Ezra Shields at first. 2 gone in the inning. Here's the pitch. Got him looking at strike 3. Ty Siebert. After loading the bases with nobody out. What a job by the sophomore to limit the damage here in the first. Heading into the second, we're back even, 1-1. And it's shaping up to be a good game here on Schlick Sports. For all your mortgage needs, contact Troy Silhan with Bank of England Mortgage. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, 10-time buyer, need down payment assistance, or are looking to invest in real estate, give Troy a call at 904-217-9489. Bank of England Mortgage is a top mortgage lender here in Northeast Florida that can help you with your home purchase or refinance needs. FHA, VA,
conventional, and jumbo loans are just a few of the things Troy Silhan and Bank of England Mortgage can help you with. Give Troy a call today, 904-217-9489. Bank of England Mortgage. It's more than loans, it's people. First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports and Creekside Baseball. They have the area's largest selection of lights, fans, and home decor. Be sure to stop by and browse their new location on Phillips Highway across from the Avenues Mall on 10130 Phillips Highway. They look forward to helping you with your lighting needs soon.
Top of the second inning. Shaden Houseland to the plate, the DH. Creekside and Bartram each got one run up in the first inning of play.
Designated hitter number 10, Shaden Houseland.
Now we're back even, brand new ball game in the top of the second. Nick Romeo deals a pitch inside for a ball. Romeo got a real unfortunate break as the ball went through the legs of Martineau out at second base, which drove in John Bay, who singled to start the inning. And because of that, we're tied. And that is something you just can't do in these types of games, these types of teams. Creekside's had errors like that earlier this season. They'd seem to have cleaned some stuff up in recent games. But that's something that the fielding had been a bit of a concern early on. You felt like that could come back to bite him. So it's 3 balls, 2 strikes on Houseland. Takes a pitch outside, ball 4. Nick Romeo does not walk too many batters. Taking a look at the numbers on him this year,
number 15, Jesse Morrell.
He's now gone over 24 innings, and that was just his 6th walk of the season. He does struggle at times with the hit by pitch. He has hit a few batters. But walks have not been too big of an issue for him. 2 straight innings. Bartram's got the leadoff runner on. Can they make it 2 straight where they make him pay for it? Jesse Murrell at the plate. He's a junior. Comparing the lineup from last year to this year, and it looks like there's just one Bartram Trail Bear in this lineup that was in the starting lineup in their game at home against Creekside last year. Showing bunt, can't get it down. Two strikes on Jesse Murrell. Takes strike 3, out number 1. Callum Pokel now to the plate. If you're wondering why I was silent, I was going back in my scorebook from last year.
Number 24, Kalen Pokel.
So in their last game against Creekside, they had just Jacob Kendall, the only one in this current starting lineup that participated in that game. However, in their first game against Creekside last year, which was here at Creekside, Jacob Kendall, Colt Myers, and Caleb Allender all got the start. There's one gone and a runner on first. 1-1 our score in the top of the second inning. This Pokel fouls one away. Strike 1 to him. Pokel, a senior,
From what I've been told, he's the only senior in this lineup for Bartram tonight. So here's the 0-1. A little bit of a slide step from Nick Romeo. Gets him looking at strike number 2. Brett Carter is the man on deck. So here's the 0-2. Good movement back into the zone. Backdoor breaking ball. Fouled away. Again, the 0-2. Fastball moved outside the zone. One, two. Got him swinging. Change up. Low below the zone. Got Pokel swinging at strike number 3. So after leadoff walk, back-to-back Ks. And Brett Carter will step up to the plate. They call him Bert. One to one our score. Runner on first, 2 gone. In the top of the second inning. According to someone who I'm guessing coached him. Bert Carter. We got 2 guys who coached him right here. Pops this one up on the infield. Nick Romeo fighting the sun. Makes the catch for out number 3. So after the leadoff walk, the Knights set the next 3 men down in order. Heading into the bottom of the second. It's 1-1 on Schlick Sports.
First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports and Creekside Baseball. They have the area's largest selection of lights, fans, and home decor. Be sure to stop by and browse their new location on Phillips Highway across from the Avenues Mall on 10130 Phillips Highway. They look forward to helping you with your lighting needs soon. That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today.
Bottom of the second inning here on Schlick Sports. Just tried my first Bubba Burger in between innings for this matchup tonight. They're giving them out. Creekside selling them for just $4, and all proceeds going towards the program. And I gotta say, it's pretty good. It's Gavin Strump leading off the inning, takes a ball 1-0. One thing I hadn't done previous to the season is try some concession food in between innings as Strump takes ball number 2. But if you've tuned in to previous broadcasts this season, I've kind of made a food review, kind of a weekly thing here.
Ooh, I like it.
It's a 3-0 count on the batter, Gavin Strump, the junior, batting .241 this season. Gets on base at the .333 mark. And that's going up after the 4-pitch walk. Michael Bysham coming up to the plate. Bysham, a sophomore, batting .345 this season. Got 1 home run, 4 RBIs. As Alex Calabro will pinch run for Gavin Strump over on first base. We're going to zoom this camera out so you can take a look at this battle here. Calabro has swiped 6 bases this season. Not in the batting order today, but pinch running, got a big lead over on first. Michael Bysham takes a strike. Bysham back in the lineup after getting the last 2 games off. Been off to a red-hot start earlier this season. Takes a pitch inside. Calabro in danger on the steal of second. That was odd. He went back towards the bag. And then it was a late break over to second base. Just barely got in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner into scoring position, though. Michael Bysham showing bunt now. Trying to get him to third. It's a pickoff move to second. He's back in time. Bysham went 0 for 3 in his last start. Game before that, walked it off to win the 42 Classic Championship for the Creekside Knights. Had fallen into a bit of a slump after it just seemed like he's getting on base every other time up at the plate to start the season. I believe he was batting over 500 at one point. Two and 1 on him. With nobody out, runner on second. It's a 1-1 ball game in the bottom of the 2nd inning on Schlick Sports. Bysham showing bunt. First baseman Pokel 10 steps from home plate. As Ryan Fitzpatrick walks out to the pitcher's mound. And that might be it for Ty Siebert. Not the type of outing he would have liked to have had. But that's going to be it for the sophomore. Just 1 inning pitched. He's responsible for the runner on second base. As we'll step away for this pitching change brought to you by Meineke Car Care on Beach Boulevard. Back after this, Walker Clout coming into the game for Bartram.
Your attention, please.
Tonight's game is sponsored in part by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. They are one of Florida's largest independent insurance agencies with access to over 50 carriers. They can insure your home, auto, boat, RV, motorcycle, jewelry, and small business. They also do flood insurance, life insurance, and much more. Let Brandon and his team shop the market to find you the best policy for the best price. If your current agent or 1-800 number aren't giving you the service you need, call Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Call or text at 904-297-7970 or email brandon.baselli@brightway.com, or just come up to him at any Creekside baseball game. Let Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency, be the home of all your property and casualty insurance needs.
Time now for a pitching change brought to you by Meineke Car Care on Beach Boulevard. Into the game for Bartram Trail in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Walker Clout. Taking a look at Clout. There's no numbers on him, of course, since we don't have season stats. Clout, though, on the season, in his last perfect game report, got a fastball in the high 70s, ranges from 77 to 79. Got a curveball in the mid 70s as well. He's also got a slider, it looks like, according to Perfect Game. So he takes his final warm-up pitches. Thank goodness Brandon Baselli is a family member. Oh,
That's all right.
I didn't say anything. I got stats now. And the numbers on Walker Clout. 6 in the third pitch this year. That's in 5 appearances. 1-0 record. ERA on him this season, 6.63. Struck out 5. Hasn't walked a batter, though.
Good luck.
Just a disclaimer if anyone is watching that might not like that I have stats. I don't intend to do anything with these. This is just kind of a reference to talk about with each player. Take Creekside, for example. I say stats on almost every player, every game. And they're on a 12-game win streak, so... (3-2), Michael Bysham. Runner on second, nobody out. Trying to lay down a bunt on a 3-2 count in the bottom of the second. Pickoff move from Clout. Calabro out on second. He's pinch running for Gavin Strump. (3-2). Runner goes. And they called a foul ball at the plate. Bysham will strike out trying to get the bunt down. Calabro will have to get back to second. 1 away, but the top of the order back up to the plate. It's Andrew Kelly. Led off the game with a single up the middle, looking to do the same right here. Numbers on Kelly heading into the game. He was batting .250 with an on-base percentage at .302. He's got 3 RBIs this season. Good chance to add 1 right here. Sidearm delivery from Clout is in for a ball. Sends a ground ball down the first baseline, off the bag. Pokel Fields. There's out number 2. That's a big one for this Bartram team after the leadoff walk and the runner into scoring position. It's up to Ty Martineau to drive in Calabro at third base. 2 gone in the bottom of the second. All tied up at 1. King Creekside jump out to a lead. Martineau came into this one batting .200, singled back in the first inning. Time called at the plate. Actually reached on an error back in the first. Takes pitch outside for a ball. 1-0 count. Calabro on third with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Martineau sends a fly ball out to center. Ranging back is Kendall. He will make the catch to end the inning. Creekside threatens, get the lead, runner on. Can't get him in though. Heading into the third, tied at 1 on Schlick Sports.
Flashes and Brilliance is St. Augustine's most trusted gold buying company. Been in business for over 15 years, they buy gold, silver, rare coins, fine watches, and more. It's no secret, people need cash right now. If you had old treasure, random antique coins, just taking up space, you might not have any idea how much it's worth, or where to begin.
They are mobile and come to the client. The easy answer is to make an appointment with Steph and John Robinson. Hands down the best way to get cash for what you want. Reach out to the team at Flashes and Brilliance on Facebook or call them at 904-540-7617. Book your complimentary appointment today. It's easy, it's safe, and it will get you the best rate for your items. That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today. Top of the third inning here on Schlick Sports between Bartram Trail and Creekside. And after 2 in-between innings of eating Bubba Burgers, I'm officially ready to give my rating. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. I got a hamburger, and it is one of the best hamburgers I've ever had. This top of the order due up for Bartram Trail here in the top of the third. 1-1 is our score, as John Bay got a 1-1 count on him to lead off the inning. Fouls one back, 2 strikes. Bay got himself into a 1-2 count. Back in the first, was able to get a hit out of it though, singled back up the middle. Got a long history facing off with Nick Romeo. He's got the better of him so far tonight. Is right there, sent one down the right field line, just foul. So again, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Up and away, 2-2. On deck is Finn Huber. Got a sack bunt. Back in the first. 2-2 pitch. Again fought off down the right side. A lot of kids out here from CBC and just coming out to watch the Creekside Bartram rivalry. There are about 5 kids running after that foul ball there. Pitch inside, 3-2. Full count. Here's the pitch to John Bay. Back up the middle, just outside the glove of Romeo. On the run, off balance. Aschenfelder cannot make the throw. That was a real tough play up the middle. Got the glove on it. On the run, moving to his left.
Number 5, Finn Huber.
The throw went a little to the left. Pinch runner for the catcher.
Into the game on the bases, number 20.
Is Bradley Dennis. So 2 singles for John Bay. And that are the only 2 hits for Bartram Trail tonight. Top of the third, tied at 1, nobody out. 3 straight innings, Bartram's got their leadoff man on. Finn Huber had a sack bunt back in the first, trying to do that again here. Didn't like the pitch though. Took a strike. Oh and 1. Here comes. Gets the bunt down here, but it's foul. Huber in trouble, 0-2 on him. Knights had the same situation last time. In the bottom of the second, Michael Bisham at the plate. Had a runner on second, nobody out there, trying to advance him to third. Kept the bunt on 2 strikes, ended up striking out on a bunt that went foul. Took a pitch high. It's 1-2. Pick-off move back to first. Not in time. 1-2. The pitch. Curveball found its way back into the zone. Backdoor breaking ball. Got Huber looking at strike 3.
One away, that brings up the center fielder number 3.
Third strikeout in as many innings now for Nick Romeo as Jacob Kendall makes his way up to the plate. Takes a pitch high. Reached on an error, which drove in a run. His first time up, Kendall batting .289 on the season. 2-0 count to him now, gets on base. Near the 400 mark though, real good at bats from him. 1 home run, 11 RBIs for the sophomore. Takes a strike looking. 2-1. One on, one out in the top of the third. We are all tied up at 1. 3-1 to Jacob Kendall, and I think you gotta attack him here. Lefty on lefty matchup. Definitely interesting, but Romeo been pitching around him, hasn't given him anything good to swing at, which I don't blame him for doing. It's a fastball in. Actually, it looked like a changeup there. 3-2 into the zone. Full count on Jacob Kendall at the plate. Swung on and missed, strike 3. After the leadoff walk, Romeo sets down Huber and Kendall on strike. Colt Myers to the plate. Myers has had quite the season. The power stroke is there. 3 home runs for him. 14 RBIs. Batting .395. Myers real dangerous at the plate. Takes a pitch inside. Ball 1. After the leadoff single, Bartram got a runner on first. Back-to-back strikeouts. They've got 2 outs. Runner still on first base. In the top of the third inning. Tied up at 1. Each of these teams threatened for more in the first. There's a line drive back to short. Cut! 4 out. Number 3 heading into the bottom of the third inning. We are all tied up. 1-1 between Creekside and Bartram Trail.
Tonight's game is sponsored in part by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. They are one of Florida's largest independent insurance agencies with access to over 50 carriers. They can insure your home, auto, boat, RV, motorcycle, jewelry, and small business. They also do flood insurance, life insurance, and much more. Let Brandon and his team shop the market to find you the best policy for the best price. If your current agent or 1-800 number aren't giving you the service you need, call Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Call or text at 904-297-7970 or email brandon.baselli@brightway.com, or just come up to him at any Creekside baseball game. Let Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency, be the home of all your property and casualty insurance needs.
Bottom of the third inning on Schlick Sports, Military Appreciation Night, and Bubba Burger Night. $4 Bubba Burgers available. I thought this is the first one I'd ever had heading into the break, and then I got a text from my mom. Bubba Burger used to be the official burger of my favorite team, the Chicago Cubs. And I have been to a ton of games at Wrigley Field. I've had a few burgers there. At least I believe I have.
Sean Aschenfelder.
Wouldn't be surprised if this is not my first. Good burger, though. Would recommend it as we get started in the bottom of the third. 1-1 is our score between Bartram and Creekside. Sean Aschenfelder, 3-4-5 due up.
It could be NOAA approved, like products.
All right, NOAA approved products. I'll give Bubba Burger a no-approved product. As Ashenfelder skies that one out to left center, Jacob Kendall in pursuit, running around out there making the catch. One away. Carson McFarland to the plate now.
Now with one down, that brings up tonight's DH. Number 19.
McFarland walks up after flying out to right on a check swing his first time up. He's got a big-time power stroke at the plate, and right there, he didn't even go halfway, but he still, it was a routine fly ball out to right. Creekside been red hot this season, coming at 13-1. They're on their third longest win streak in school history with 12. And that's a good, well-hit ball to center. Jacob Kendall going back near the wall, makes the catch a few steps in front of the wall for out number 2. 2 deep fly balls lead off the bottom of the third, each of them flyouts, however. Now Elias Hicks to the plate. He flew out to center. As a sac fly, though, drove in Creekside's only run so far in this game. Creekside was a team that was really slept on heading into the season. Honestly, I didn't know how they were going to be. I don't think anyone knew or expected that they'd be this good outside of maybe those guys on the field. And I don't even know if they thought that. But they've come out, they've surprised everyone. And one of the better teams, not just in Jacksonville, but in the state. That pitch inside, 1-1. In the latest FHSAA rankings, they come in at 7th in the state of Florida, 3rd in 7A. According to Max Preps, they are 14th in Florida and 4th in their class. 2 wins over Bartram Trail. It would be huge for this team, but I'm sure they'd be happy to just get one, especially with them throwing Skylar Sanford tomorrow. There's a base hit for Elias Hicks.
What do you think? Is that an error or a hit?
Base hit. As up to the plate comes Will Busey.
That'll bring up your third baseman, number 3, Will Busey.
Busey takes a ball here. 1-0. Runner on first, 2 gone in the bottom of the third. 1-1 is our score between Creekside and Bartram Trail. Clout deals and the pitch is fouled away by Busey. 1-1. Busey struck out, was hit by a pitch on a full count in his first time up. Put a real good swing on one pitch that went outside the right field fence, but foul. Had plenty of distance to it. See if he can straighten one out here. I believe the wind is blowing out to right. The pitch fouled away just under that one, 1-2. Will Busey, one of the few guys who are red hot to start the season for Creekside, but have kind of cooled off at the plate. Was batting up over 300 just a couple weeks ago, now at 171. He had one of the most interesting games I've ever seen. 0 for 4 with 3 RBIs as, Hicks went a little too soon. Now got himself in a pickle between first and second. He's tagged out to end the inning. Some poor base running there. Ends the third inning, heading into the top of the fourth. Our score, Creekside 1, Bartram 1. I'll tie it up when we return.
Tonight's game is sponsored in part by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. They are one of Florida's largest independent insurance agencies with access to over 50 carriers. They can insure your home, auto, boat, RV, motorcycle, jewelry, and small business. They also do flood insurance, life insurance, and much more. Let Brandon and his team shop the market to find you the best policy for the best price.
If your current agent or 1-800 number aren't giving you the service you need, call Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Call or text at 904-297-7970 or email brandon.baselli@brightway.com, or just come up to him at any Creekside baseball game. Let Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency, be the home of all your property and casualty insurance needs.
Top of the fourth inning here. 1-1 is our score between Creekside and Bartram Trail. Caleb Allender leading things off for Bartram in the home half of the fourth. 1-0. Another pitch inside. Romeo's kind of struggling with control tonight. Not something you see from him too often, but he's kind of struggling to get the ball over the plate. Darren Lester now out to talk to Romeo. It's a great day for baseball, isn't it? You played my song.
It was opening day. Talked about opening day. Braves got the dub, I think. I didn't see the final score.
Rick Kane just played
Oh, yeah.
my song recommendation of the season.
What did Cubbies do today?
As mentioned, opening day in the MLB.
Braves 7-2.
Cubs won 4-0 over Milwaukee. Die-hard Cubs fan here, and was very happy to see that. It's 2-0 now on Allender. To any Braves fans watching who do not already know, Dansby made himself right at home. First hit, an RBI for the Cubs. There's a foul ball, strike 2 on Allender. I'm really upset because I have to make a decision. Do I want to pay $150 to get MLB TV, this time called down at the plate, to watch the Chicago Cubs, or do I watch the select games we get on national TV every month? See, he walked him. Each of the first 4 innings, Bartram's leadoff man has gotten on base.
That designated
As
hitter,
Shaden
number
Houseland
2.
will come up to the plate.
Houseland.
He led off the second with a walk. That was on a full count. He's got a runner on first, nobody out, top of the fourth inning. 1-1 is our score between Creekside and Bartram Trail. Houseland swinging away, fouls one down the left field side. Houseland, a junior for the Bears. He fouls one away. Yeah, I don't have T-Mobile. We got Verizon. So that one back into the zone. Gets Houseland looking at strike number 3. Runner on first, one away now.
Out, one down,
In the
that
top of the
left
fourth,
fielder,
1-1.
number 15, Jesse Morrell.
You know, mentioned the leadoff man has gotten on each of the first 4 innings. In the last 3 innings, Romeo's responded now with a strikeout right after it. And in the third and the second, back-to-back strikeouts. We'll see if he can get Jesse Morrell here. Ball to him. Morrell batting .294 this season. Got a runner on first. One away in the top of the fourth inning. He fights one off.
It's 1-1. Up at the plate. Here's the pitch. Up and away, ball 2. Two-one pitch, slapped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Heading towards third. There goes the cutoff. Throw will get to third. Allender into third on the play. Jesse Morrell with the double. And that is big. Callum Pokel to the play with 2 in scoring position. Pokel struck out his first time up. Top of the 4th. 1 out. 2 in scoring position. Bartram trying to upset Creekside on the road. Knights got their ace on the mound. That one fouled away. Strike 1. Pokel's got 6 RBIs this year, as he sends one high and deep to left. Going back is Shields. That one's a one-hopper off the wall. Both runs will score. Pokel heading to second. He's in safely. It's 3-1 Bartram Trail. Big-time double from Kalen Pokel. And Bartram takes a 3-1 lead in the 4th inning. And that is huge, with Creekside struggling at the plate so far in this game. See if they can keep it going. Brett Carter to the plate. Carter batting 174 on the season, just 1 RBI for him. He's got Pokel in scoring position with 1 away. Popped out his first time up as he takes a strike. Romeo concerned with that runner. Pokel out on second. Comes set. And the pitch. Off-speed pitch cuts back into the zone. Action up in the bullpen. Creekside got a righty warming up. Logan Dupre. 0-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Drop third. Strike, however. Throw to first in time for out number 2. 2 runs already in the top of the 4th inning. Potentially 1 more, and Kalen Pokel on second base. John Bay, top of the order, now up. John Bay, he's 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Came into the day batting .368. Can Romeo get him here? The pitch. Curveball. Get back into the zone. 1-0. Bay's been one of the better hitters on this team so far this season. Got 6 RBIs at the plate. Sophomore catcher. Shown a lot of promise this season. Curveball. Called strike 1. 3-1. Bartram Trail leads Creekside. Top of the 4th inning. 2 gone. Slide step in the pitch. Ground ball in play. Busey throws to first from across the diamond. He gets out number 3. But Bartram does strike for 2 in the inning. They lead 3-1 heading into the bottom of the 4th.
For all your mortgage needs, contact Troy Silhan with Bank of England Mortgage. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, 10-time buyer, need down payment assistance, or are looking to invest in real estate, give Troy a call at 904-217-9489. Bank of England Mortgage is the top mortgage lender here in Northeast Florida that can help you with your home purchase or refinance needs. FHA, VA, conventional, and jumbo loans are just a few of the things Troy Silhan and Bank of England Mortgage can help you with. Give Troy a call today, 904-217-9489. Bank of England Mortgage. It's more than loans, it's people. That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today. First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports and Creekside Baseball. They have the area's largest selection of lights, fans, and home decor. Be sure to stop by and browse their new location on Phillips Highway across from the Avenues Mall on 10130 Phillips Highway. They look forward to helping you with your lighting needs soon. Coming off the 2-run top of the fourth for Bartram Trail, the Bears with the 3-1 advantage over Creekside. Still a long way to go, but Creekside feel like they got to strike for something soon. Just 2 hits on the night for the Knights, and try and get a spark. Alex Calabro to the plate. Pinch hitting for Will Busey. He takes a ball low. Alex this season batting .241. Gets on base at the .405 mark. The leadoff base runner would be big for the Knights in this situation. 2-0 count. Calabro swings his bat, twirls it around, waits the pitch. 2-0. Low for ball 3. 3-0 on Alex Calabro. The pitch. Inside, hit him. Leadoff base runner for Creekside. Ezra Shields to the plate. And after the 2-run top half of the inning, Bartram took a 3-1 lead. And just like that, tying run to the plate for Creekside. One batter later. Shields struck out looking back in the first. That was a long inning for Creekside. They had the bases loaded twice. Only got 1 run in. And that's something you could look back on at the end of the game. It's a definite missed opportunity, but one that could hurt the Creekside Knights. Alex Calabro over on first base. Pinch running for Gavin Strump earlier in this game. He stole second base. Got 7 stolen bases. He goes here. Swung on and missed at the plate. The throwdown's a good one. Got him! John Bay guns him down. What a throw from behind the plate. Just like that, 1 out and 1 strike on Ezra Shields. Here's the pitch from Clout. Fly ball out into shallow left. Actually, no, not even into left field. It's on the infield. Colt Myers makes the catch out at shortstop. 2 gone, and oh, how the tables have turned. After the hit by pitch on a 3-0 count, caught stealing and a pop-out in 2 pitches. Still 3-1 Bartram, and Creekside in desperate need of something to go their way.
That is not what you need right there. Strump reached on a walk back in the second. Knights have left quite a few base runners on so far tonight. Big time issue up there. Had two guys get caught stealing already. And they've left 4 on base in almost 4 innings. Two and 0 the count. Here comes the pitch to Gavin Strump. In for strike 1. 2-1 count on the catcher Strump. Batting .241 on the season. Got a hitter's count. Swings at a pitch inside. 2-2. Two out, nobody on in the bottom of the 4th. 3-1 Bartram Trail with the lead. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Strump stays alive. It's Bysham in the top of the order. Due up after Strump at the plate. And it's looking like we're going to see them most likely in the 5th. Walker Clout's done a great job in relief. So here comes the 2-2. Takes a look at strike 3. Walker Clout, after the hit by pitch, a caught stealing, a pop out, and a strikeout. That'll do the trick. Heading into the top of the 5th. Bartram rolling, threatening to upset Creekside and snap their 12-game win streak. Heading into the 5th inning, it's 3-1 Bears when we return.
For all your mortgage needs, contact Troy Silhan with Bank of England Mortgage. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, 10-time buyer, need down payment assistance, or are looking to invest in real estate, give Troy a call at 904-217-9489. Bank of England Mortgage is a top mortgage lender here in Northeast Florida that can help you with your home purchase or refinance needs. FHA, VA, conventional, and jumbo loans are just a few of the things Troy Silhan and Bank of England Mortgage can help you with. Give Troy a call today, 904-217-9489. Bank of England Mortgage. It's more than loans, it's people. That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today.
Creekside and Bartram will return tomorrow night at 6:30. They'll face off at Bartram Trail High School. We're bringing you the action live here on Schlick Sports. You don't want to miss that game. And you don't want to miss this one either. Bartram looking to hand Creekside just their 2nd loss of the season. Creekside coming in at 13-1, riding a 12-game win streak. Bartram trying to snap it. And they're well on pace to do that. 2-3-4 due up for the Bartram Trail Bears. They lead 3-1 in the top of the 5th inning. Nick Romeo, the starter, still out there for Creekside. Gets a short swinging bunt up the first base line. That's dangerous. That's a base hit. Finn Huber with the swinging bunt off the end of the bat. That'll do the trick. And the umpire now going to talk about something.
Now batting for the Bears.
Whatever Chris King wanted, he's not going to get. Leadoff single. Bartram has got their leadoff man on in each of the first 5 innings. As Jacob Kendall walks up to the plate. Sends one into right. That's down for a base hit. Rounding second and staying put is Huber. 2 on, nobody out. And that's going to mark the end of this game for Nick Romeo. Well, he had been dominant pretty much, to say the least, throughout the season. But tonight, the Bears get to him. Logan Dupre on his way in relief. We'll see if he can turn the tide, get the Knights back into this ball game. He needs a few outs when we return after this pitching change, brought to you by Meineke Car Care on Beach Boulevard.
Tonight's game is sponsored in part by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. They are one of Florida's largest independent insurance agencies with access to over 50 carriers. They can insure your home, auto, boat, RV, motorcycle, jewelry, and small business. They also do flood insurance, life insurance, and much more. Let Brandon and his team shop the market to find you the best policy for the best price. If your current agent or 1-800 number aren't giving you the service you need, call Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Call or text at 904-297-7970 or email brandon.baselli@brightway.com, or just come up to him at any Creekside baseball game. Let Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency, be the home of all your property and casualty insurance needs. That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today. Time now for a pitching change, brought to you by Meineke Car Care on Beach Boulevard. Into the game for the Creekside Knights, Logan Dupre, the senior. On the season, 6 appearances, he's got 4 starts. This is his 3rd appearance in relief. He's pitched 18 innings with a 3-1 record and a 3.50 ERA. This is a foul ball. And Chris King yelling at the umpire. Did not look like a foul ball. I guess he's saying it went off of his foot or something. I don't know, but King was arguing that that was the 2nd one he's missed today. And it was, quote, terrible. I mean, I didn't have an angle on it.
No, it was fair.
I mean, everyone else here is saying it's fair, so. It's 1-1, though. Dupre on the mound. Nobody out in the 5th. Runners on 1st and 2nd. Wild pitch. Runners advance into scoring position. 2nd and 3rd. And a 2-1 count on the dangerous Colt Myers. Chris King calls for the intentional walk to load the bases, get the force at any base.
Next up for the Bears.
With the 2-1 count,
Number 13,
they'd rather
Allender.
have the force at any base for Caleb Allender, who is a dangerous hitter in his own right. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Infield in for the Creekside Knights. Down 3-1 in the top of the 5th. Can they work around this? As Allender takes a strike. Fastball fouled back. Dupre's got 17 strikeouts and 18 innings of work.
Be smart here.
And strikeout number 18 would be absolutely huge in this scenario. Full windup, the pitch. Fouled away. Allender stays alive. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Bartram looking to extend their 3-1 lead in the top of the 5th inning. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Second straight 2-strike foul ball from Caleb Allender. He is not going down easy. 0 for 1 with a walk in this game. 0-2 pitch. Fouled away again. That pitch inside. Allender didn't mind. He took a hack at it. Sent it towards the Bartram dugout. Full windup. The pitch. Curveball gets away from Strump behind the plate. Throws to home. Gets away from Dupre. 1 run will score. It's 4-1. Bartram Trail. On the wild pitch, a run will score. Second wild pitch of the inning. And that one hurts. It's 4-1 Bartram Trail. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. There's strike 3. It still stings, though, if you're Dupre on the mound for sure. Shaden Houseland to the plate. He's got 2 more in scoring position with a 4-1 lead. 1 gone in the inning. He's 0 for 1. Jesse Morrell on deck. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Two strikes on Shaden Houseland. He's got Kendall on third. Myers on second. He swings and misses at strike 3. After the wild pitch, back-to-back Ks.
That went 2 down. That brings up the left fielder, number 15.
Jesse Morrell to the plate. And the bases loaded, nobody out. 1 run definitely hurts in this scenario, especially in that, in the way it's scored. However, I think you can live if it ends up being 1 run and escaping that scenario without letting this game really get away from you. 0-1. Morrell swings at strike 2. Looking for strike number 3. Logan Dupre is set. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. After bases loaded with nobody out, Logan Dupre comes in relief and limits the damage to just 1. However, Creekside, they got some work to do at the plate, trailing by 3, heading into the bottom of the 5th. You're listening to Creekside Baseball here on Schlick Sports.
That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today. First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports and Creekside Baseball. They have the area's largest selection of lights, fans, and home decor. Be sure to stop by and browse their new location on Phillips Highway across from the Avenues Mall on 10130 Phillips Highway. They look forward to helping you with your lighting needs soon.
Leading off
Bottom of the fifth inning, 4-1 is our score. Creekside and Bartram Trail in a battle with the Bears out ahead. Bisham, Kelly, Martineau. Bisham in top of the order, due up for Creekside. Trailing by 3 on their home field. Knights need to get something grooving. Speaking of grooves, how about the one Walker Cloud is on? Out on the mound, coming in relief in the second inning. He has been fantastic in this game. 1-1 count to Michael Bisham. Cloud taking a while to get the sign. Comes set. The pitch. Back up the middle. Over the glove of the shortstop Myers. It's a base hit for Michael Bisham. And that is big for the Creekside Knights. Leadoff man on. Andrew Kelly to the plate.
Now batting for the Creekside
Knights have had 2 guys get caught stealing mistakes on the base pass. Those have hurt them so far tonight. Just the little things. Bartram has been doing better, and that's won them this game so far. Top of the order now up, Kelly. 1 for 2 with a single. Showing bunt. And he gets hit by a pitch. Just like that. Chew on, nobody out. Tying run to the plate for Creekside. In the bottom of the 5th, Ty Martineau. 0 for 2, reached on an error in this one.
Number 5, Ty Martineau.
Time for a mound visit as Colt Myers talking to his man on the mound. The shortstop, Myers, kind of referred to him, made it seem a bit like a coach in the way I said it. He is coaching his guy up, though, out on the mound. Calming Clout down, giving a message. Runners on first and second with nobody out in the bottom of the 5th. Ty Martineau up in a big situation for the Creekside Knights. Corners way in. Pokel about halfway down the first base line. Brett Carter got his toes in the edge of the grass. Martineau shows bunt and pulls back. Takes ball 1. Sean Aschenfelder on deck. Here's the 1-0. Shows bunt, takes a ball low. 2 balls, no strikes. Crowd alive for the first time since the second inning on the Creekside side. After 3 straight strikeouts to end last inning. Can they capitalize upon that momentum? And there's a called strike. Look to be low. Big strike 1 call there. Two-1. Martineau pulls back, takes a pitch outside. 3 balls and a strike. And do you have Martineau bunting here, or do you have him swinging on what's got to be a strike if you're on the mound? Second baseman Huber is shaded over almost in the first baseman's position. Should try and keep that runner close. Martineau gets a bunt down in front of the plate. The throw goes to third. It's in time. They get the force. Now runners on first and second with 1 out.
Now batting for the Knights.
Sean Aschenfelder steps up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Walk back in the first. Big time at bat right here. Cloud set, looking back at second. Looks back, Kelly. Takes the sign. Here's the pitch. Inside, almost got him. 1-0. One and 0 the count. Here's the pitch. That one catches the corner. 1-1. Lot of noise being made on that Creekside side. Everyone here knows this is a big moment as Ashenfelder fouls one away. And you can feel the tension in this ballpark. Big time situation. Runners on first and second. One gone. Creekside trails 4-1. It's the bottom of the fifth inning. Cloud takes the sign.
He does not work fast.
Now he comes set. The 1-2. Swung on, foul tip, strike 3. Out number 2 is an absolutely huge one. And after a hit by pitch and a single, Creekside next get 2 outs and the next 2 guys up. And all falls on Carson McFarland. Can Creekside get something out of this inning and cut into that 4-1 deficit? Absolutely huge scenario right here. McFarland drives one to left. That one's deep. It's got a chance. It is off the wall. Kelly will score. Martineau heading to the plate. The throw will not get there. 4-3. It's a one-run game. That was a rocket off the bat of Carson McFarland. I thought that one was out.
First base number 24.
Landed right at the base of the left field wall. And with 2 outs, the runner's going. It allows 2 runs to score. It's now 4-3 in this game. Has gotten interesting. Elias Hicks now up. Tying run out on second. He sends one back to the mound. The throw to first. In time for out number 3. Creekside cuts it to a 1-run ball game. Heading into the 6th. Our score, Bartram 4, Creekside 3. You're watching Creekside Baseball here on Schlick Sports.
Tonight's game is sponsored in part by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. They are one of Florida's largest independent insurance agencies with access to over 50 carriers. They can insure your home, auto, boat, RV, motorcycle, jewelry, and small business. They also do flood insurance, life insurance, and much more. Let Brandon and his team shop the market to find you the best policy for the best price. If your current agent or 1-800 number aren't giving you the service you need, call Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Call or text at 904-297-7970 or email brandon.baselli@brightway.com, or just come up to him at any Creekside baseball game. Let Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency, be the home of all your property and casualty insurance needs. First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports and Creekside Baseball. They have the area's largest selection of lights, fans, and home decor.
Be sure to stop by and browse their new location on Phillips Highway across from the Avenues Mall on 10130 Phillips Highway. They look forward to helping you with your lighting needs soon.
Back here, top of the 6th inning, Creekside cut the lead to 1. It's 4-3. Bartram holding on the road, but it's looking like they could need some insurance here. 8-9-1, due up. Kalen Pokel leading things off against Logan Dupre. Coming in relief, got 3 strikeouts last inning. That's a leadoff base hit to left to start the 6th. How about Bartram Trail? What a job they've done at the plate. Leadoff man getting on in every single inning so far in this game. Trying to kill any momentum Creekside has built over the last 15 minutes of baseball. That's a bunt back to the mound. Fielding it's the third baseman, Busey. The throw goes down the right field line. This could score a run. Pokel rounds third. He's going to stay put. Runner into scoring position. This is the type of stuff Creekside looked to have gotten control of. That was something that was really hurting them early this season. Errors on the field and bad base running. All that has come back in one game, and it's losing them this game right now. And that's something that you look at, I'm sure, as coaches, and that just frustrates you because it's the little things in this game that will often decide it. Now, top of the order of the plate, in what should probably be a scenario, runner on second, 1 out. Instead, 2 in scoring position, nobody out for John Bay, who has been fantastic at the plate all season and is 2 for 3 tonight. After a strike, he takes ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on the sophomore. Fouls the curveball off. 1-2 now. Strikeout would be huge for Logan Dupre and this Creekside team. 1-2, nobody out in the 6th. That one's into right. That's down for a base hit. It'll score 1. Pokel touches home. Advancing to third is Brett Carter. Opposite field single for John Bay, and it's 5-3 Bartram. Runners at the corners, nobody out.
Second baseman number 5,
Finn Huber now up. 5-3, Bears lead over the Creekside Knights.
Into the game on the basis number 20, Bradley.
Top of the 6th inning. Bradley Dennis. Pinch running for Bay. Try to get a bunt down. Huber fouled it off to the backstop. Runners at the corners. And you can expect Dennis to go right here. Runners at the corners, 1 run in the top of the 6th. 5-3 Bartram Trail with the lead as Dennis takes second. Ball 1 to Huber at the plate. Bartram wins this game. They got a real good shot of sweeping Creekside for the 2nd straight year, as they have their ace, Skylar Sanford, one of the better pitchers around, on the bump tomorrow. And this could be the kickstart that this Bartram Trail team needed to get back on track. There's one up the middle, diving stop by Martineau. Gets 1 out. It threw over to third, and Dennis is hurt.
Hicks got the out at first, threw over to third base to try and get the out.
Next up for the Bears. Center fielder number 3.
Dennis there
Jacob
safely.
Kendall.
Another run scores. 6-3, Bartram Trail. After the 2-run fifth from Creekside, they respond with 2 of their own. In the top of the 6th, looking to add another. With a runner on third, 1 gone. Jacob Kendall at the plate. After the swing and strike. Here's the 0-1. That one to second. Through the legs of Martineau. That'll score another. 7-3, Bartram. You know what lost Creekside their only other game they've lost?
The shortstop number
Free
23,
bases.
Colt Myers.
Free bases and base running mistakes. And again, it happens right there. Ball goes through the legs of Martineau. And it's 7-3 Bartram. And with just 6 outs to go, they might have just sealed themselves a win to open up the series. Kendall going for second. Strump can't handle the transfer over to his throwing hand. It's a ball to Myers. Things starting to kind of fall apart for Creekside in the 6th inning. Pitching had been fantastic for the Knights this season. Came in with a team ERA at 1.33. They've given up 7 tonight, and not many of them have been earned runs either. As Chris King heads out to the mound, this looks to be it for Logan Dupre. We'll be back after this pitching change, brought to you by Meineke Car Care on Beach Boulevard. Or no, they're leaving him out there. Never mind.
Now batting for the Bears. Right fielder number 13, Caleb Allender.
Runners on first and second. Caleb Allender. Did they intentionally walk him? They intentionally walk Colt Myers to get the force. Caleb Allender now up. He's 0 for 2 at the walk. 1-0. Double steal on. Swing and strike. Both runners in the scoring position. Bartram can get the final nail in the coffin. Base hit in the outfield here. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Strike 2 to Allender. 2 on, 1 out. Top of the 6th inning, 7-3 is our score. Bartram Trail got 4 runs on Creekside in the top of the 6th inning. 0-2 pitch. Up high, ball 1. 1-2. Another pitch low and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes on him now. Andrew Herbst up and looks ready to go in the pen. Dupre can't let this one get away from him after an 0-2 start to the count. Chopper up the middle. Ashenfelder fields, throws to third. It'll get Kendall. Oh, he caught it. It wasn't a bouncer. It's a line drive. Double play to end the inning. But Bartram strikes for 3. After Creekside cut it to 1, Bartram extends it to 4 in the top of the 6th. And in the bottom half of the inning, Creekside needs a few runs to get back into this ballgame when we return.
Flashes and Brilliance is St. Augustine's most trusted gold buying company. Been in business for over 15 years, they buy gold, silver, rare coins, fine watches, and more. It's no secret. People need cash right now. If you had old treasure, random antique coins, just taking up space, you might not have any idea how much it's worth or where to begin.
They are mobile and come to the client. The easy answer is to make an appointment with Steph and John Robinson. Hands down the best way to get cash for what you want. Reach out to the team at Flashes and Brilliance on Facebook or call them at 904-540-7617. Book your complimentary appointment today. It's easy, it's safe, and it will get you the best rate for your items.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Will Busey leading things off for the Creekside Knights as they trail the Bartram Trail Bears 7-3 at home. Walker Cloud still on the mound. He's getting player of the game for sure, as he came in relief in the 2nd inning, and he has been fantastic against this Knights squad. Knights loaded the bases, got a run in the 1st. Got a leadoff base runner in the 2nd. He came in 1-2-3. Living in the Knights ever since. Knights down 4 now. They need something going for them. Will Busey, 3-0 count. Just looking to get on base, try to get something started here. DJ Corey on deck for Creekside in place of Ezra Shields. (3-0). Low for ball 4. Up comes Corey. Pinch hitting here in the 6th.
Into the game for the Creekside Knights. And now batting, number 12.
Numbers on DJ so far this season.
Corey.
385 average. Got on-base percentage at 467. That's serving well here. Just get on base. That's all the Knights need. Got Corey, Strump, Bisham, top of the order. And in the bottom of the 6th, down by 4, Knights need to do some damage here. Knights haven't faced a deficit like this since that Hillgrove game that they lost. 2nd game of the season at Valdosta State University. Lost that game 7-2 against a tough Hillgrove team out of Atlanta, Georgia. 1-0 to DJ Corey, runner on first. Takes a strike, 1-1. 7-3, Bartram Trail leads in the bottom of the 6th inning. Creekside got a runner on first, nobody out. The 1-1 to Corey. Swung on, fouled back. 1-2 now. Corey has had some trouble with the swing and miss. Strikeouts have been a bit of an issue for him this season and the season before. Trying to avoid doing that here. On 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. And you gotta expect him to try and get him to chase something right here. One and two. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Walker Clout. It's out number 1. Gavin Strump now to the plate.
Now one away, that brings up your catcher. Number 13, Gavin Strump.
Strump 0 for 1 with a walk in this game.
Runner on first with one away. Struck out looking. His last at-bat in the fourth. Pitch outside, gets away from the catcher, Bay. Busey advances to second on the play. Runner in the scoring position with one gone. Now 1-0 to Gavin Strump. Walker Clout has kind of become the backward starter almost in this game. The starter, Siebert, only pitched an inning. He's come in, been out on the mound for quite a while. Pitch number 52 coming up. And it's a strike. 1-1. These two teams return tomorrow night at Bartram Trail, face off in Game 2 of the Battle of Longleaf Pine. Who can set the tone and take the regular season series? 1 on, 1 out, and a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed inside. 2 strikes on Gavin Strump. One, two. Clout nods, takes the sign. Here's the pitch. Takes outside, ball 2. Bisham, then Kelly. Coming up after Strump. So here's the 2-2. The pitch. Ground ball over to third. Gets over the glove of Brett Carter. Strump will reach on the error. Took a hop on him that he couldn't handle. Colt Myers fielded it behind him to keep the runner. Busey over at second. Jackson Kane. Pinch running for Gavin Strump. 2 on, 1 out. Michael Bisham to the plate. Knights down 7-3 in the bottom of the 6th inning. If they want to get back into this game, I think both these runners on base need to score. Ground ball. Fielded by Carter at third. That was odd. Busey stopped about halfway between the second and third. Tried to double him up at second and first. Instead, they just get the force at second. So runners at the corners with 2 away. Andrew Kelly to the plate. Two on, 2 gone in the bottom of the 6th inning. Andrew Kelly at the plate. First pitch is inside. Nice job by Bay behind the plate to keep that one in front of him. Runners on first and third. 2 gone in the bottom of the 6th. 1-0 on Andrew Kelly. Here's the pitch. Takes it for ball 2. Andrew, a senior at Creekside. Kick returner and wide receiver on the football team this year as he takes a strike.
They had senior night last week. And his fun fact was after watching Happy Gilmore, he tried his swing in the backyard and put a ball right through their neighbor's kitchen window. It's a 2-1, swung on, missed, strike 2. One more strike to get out of this inning. Two on, 2 out. Big 2-2 pitch coming up. Clout steps off the mound. We'll reset. Clout set on the mound. 2-strike pitch. Runner on first goes. It's a ground ball out to second. Fielded cleanly, throw to first. Not in time! Mishandled by Pokel over at third. I don't think the throw would have beat him anyways. 1 run scores. It's 7-4. Michael Bysham advances to third on the play. Runners at the corners at 2 gone. It's now 7-4. Ty Martineau now up. They're sticking with Cloud on the mound.
Second baseman number 5.
Martineau.
Ty Martineau.
0 for 3 today. And a base hit. Look at Creekside in a spot where they can really do some damage. Not just in this inning potentially with Sean Ashenfelder on deck, but in the 7th. Put them in a comfortable position. They're down 3. Now a safe situation. But you get one more run across here. You're really looking to tie this one up with a good shot at it. Heart of the order due up in the 7th. Runner goes. Pitches outside for a ball. 2 into scoring position now. And a 1-0 count on Martineau. And Creekside's giving themselves another chance to get back into this game. Last inning with 2 outs. McFarland with the 2-run double. Can Martineau come through here? 1-0. Ground ball back up the middle. Fielded by Myers. Throw to first. In time! Bartram able to get out of it, only allowing 1. Back to a 3-run game heading into the 7th. 7-4. Bartram leads over Creekside when we return.
First Coast Lighting and Fans is a proud sponsor of Schlick Sports and Creekside Baseball. They have the area's largest selection of lights, fans, and home decor. Be sure to stop by and browse their new location on Phillips Highway across from the Avenues Mall on 10130 Phillips Highway. They look forward to helping you with your lighting needs soon. That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today.
Welcome back here to Creekside High School as Jonathan Hendy pinch hitting for Shaden Holson in the top of the 7th inning. Bartram with a 7-4 advantage.
over Creekside. Hendy takes one low, 2-0 count. Knights had a real good chance to really get back into this game. In the bottom of the 6th, they had 2 in scoring position with 2 out, only able to get 1 run in, though, as the ground out ended the inning. Two-one. That one inside. 3 balls and a strike on Jonathan Hendy. Three-two. Got him looking at strike 3. 1 gone in the 7th. Jesse Morrell now up.
And now with 1 down, that brings up your left fielder, number 15, Jesse Morrell.
One gone, top of the 7th inning. Morrell takes a strike. Kalen Pokel on deck is 2 for 3. There's a swinging strike 2. Knights cannot allow a run this inning. You make this a 4-run game, things get real tough for your guys coming up. That is a beautiful line driving to left center field gap. Morrell's going to have at least 2 bases. He's rounding second, heading for third, and he will get in. A triple for Jesse Morrell. As it looks like out and left, I believe that's DJ Corey, had some trouble with it out by the fence.
Next up for the Bears,
Morrell in with the triple.
Kalen Pokel.
Kalen Pokel looking to make this a 4-run ball game. Takes a ball. One and 0. Foul back for a strike. Pokel has singled and doubled in this one. Scored a run. Either a single or a double will do the trick here. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Brett Carter, the man on deck for Bartram. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. That's an out number 2 that Logan Dupre needed on the mound. Now 2 gone for Brett Carter.
Brett Carter.
Carter is 0 for 3 today. Can he come up here and almost put this one on ice? Swung on and missed, strike 2. Carter adjusts his batting gloves. Steps back in the left-handed batter's box. Runner on third. 2 gone in the top of the 7th. 0-2 pitch. Outside, ball 1. Bartram with a 7-4 lead over the Creekside Knights. They got 3 outs to go, just looking to add some insurance. The pitch, curveball. Got him on the inside part of the plate. After the 1-out triple, Bartram can't get Morrell across. Heading into the bottom of the 7th inning, our score, Bartram 7, Creekside 4. Bears looking to snap the Knights' 12-game win streak when we return on Schlick Sports.
Tonight's game is sponsored in part by Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency.
They are one of Florida's largest independent insurance agencies with access to over 50 carriers. They can insure your home, auto, boat, RV, motorcycle, jewelry, and small business. They also do flood insurance, life insurance, and much more. Let Brandon and his team shop the market to find you the best policy for the best price. If your current agent or 1-800 number aren't giving you the service you need, call Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency. Call or text at 904-297-7970 or email brandon.baselli@brightway.com or just come up to him at any Creekside baseball game. Let Brightway Insurance, the Baselli Agency, be the home of all your property and casualty insurance needs. That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417.
Stop, number 20.
Bottom of the seventh inning. 7-4, Bartram Trail sticking with Walker Clout to try and close this one out. He's got Ashenfelder, McFarland, Hicks due up. Can he close this one out? Send Bartram home with a win? Set the tone in the series with their ace on the mound tomorrow? And snap Creekside's 12-game win streak. That foul ball just out of play. 2 strikes on Sean Ashenfelder. Oh, 2 count. Here comes the pitch. Outside, ball 1. Ashenfelder is 0 for 2. Walked back in the first inning. Had a deep fly out to center field in the third. 1 ball, 2 strikes on him now. Here's the pitch. Taken in the dirt for ball number 2. Clout getting deep into this outing. 67th pitch coming up for him. He coming to this one only pitching 6 1/3. If he closes this one out, he's going to go 6 innings tonight. The 2-2. Takes it outside, ball 3. Full count. Bartram wanted the call. Creekside happy with it. That's a 50-50 pitch. That's one not sure you take if you do it again. This is a protect the plate scenario.
If the catcher didn't move so far out, that's what happened. He would just stay where he was at and caught it with a strike. Ball
3-2. Low and in, ball 4. Carson McFarland up. He needs to get on base with the tying run on deck in the bottom of the 7th. Creekside's got a run up in each of the last 2 innings. They played a 2 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th with opportunity for more. They left on base.
360 here, Carson. Come on.
McFarland had a 2-run double in the 5th inning. Just needs to get on base here. Takes a big swing. Foul tip back for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Nobody going in the bottom of the 7th. 7-4, Bartram leads. Sean Ashenfelder over on first base. 0-1 in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 count. Here comes the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch a called strike. The throw down. Not in time. He called it a strike at the knees. It's 1-2. Runner into scoring position for Creekside. One, 2 count. Clout. Sitting there on the mound, waiting the sign. Takes it and comes set. Time called at the plate. Clout really takes his time there. He hangs his right arm to the side and just kind of stands there staring in. Almost becomes a statue until he gets that sign. Shakes one off here. And takes one. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. 1-2. I'm going to zoom in on him here as we wait. Watch this. Comes set. Just kind of stands there. Waits the sign. Gets the one he likes. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. It's a ground ball to short. Myers charging it. The throw to first. In time. Out number 1. Ashenfelder advances to third. That's a tough out number 1 for Creekside. Elias Hicks to the plate now.
Stepping to the plate for the Knights. The first baseman, number 24, Elias Hicks.
Hicks is 1 for 2 with a sac fly. Back in the first. And at the last second, he's going to be pinch hit for by Adam Harvey.
Now batting for the Creekside Knights, number 23, Adam Harvey.
So late move to Harvey. One gone, runner on third. 7-4, Bartram leads in the bottom of the 7th inning. Adam Harvey at the plate. First pitch swinging. It's popped foul. Harvey this season batting .222. He doubled a couple weeks ago in his pinch hit appearance against Spruce Creek. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Will Busey is on deck. 0-2 count.
Could be hard.
Here comes the pitch. 0-2. Popped up. Foul ground. Out of play. We'll do it again. Creekside needs him to get on base. Down to their final 2 outs. They have not lost in over a month. Here's the 0-2. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the loss would hurt much more coming to your arch rival, who you were expected to beat in this game. One ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. Low for ball 2. Harvey, the junior, was up and down from JV last year, spent the majority of the season with junior varsity. Multiple pinch hitting appearances this year. None bigger than this. 2-2 pitch from Clout. Takes it for strike number 3. 2 gone, and the last hope for the Knights is the former Bartram Trail Bear, Will Busey.
And now a 2 down. That brings up the third baseman, number 3.
No official
Will
at
Busey.
bat for Busey so far tonight. Hit by a pitch and a walk for him. First pitch, takes it outside. Ball 1. One 0 count. Busey awaits the pitch in the batter's box. Here comes. That one behind him. Ashenfelder will score. It's 7-5. 2-0 count on Will Busey. Base is now empty. Knights down by 2 with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning. One ball, 2-0. Takes outside, ball 3. 3-0 count. As Ryan Fitzpatrick now out to talk to the home plate umpire. He's not happy about a call, I think. He's following him back to the batter's circle, pleading his case. Heads back to the dugout, 3-0 on Will Busey. He needs to get back on base to bring the tying run to the plate. And you got to be taken in the batter's box right here. Pitch misses. And Creekside's got their chance. DJ Corey to the plate. Just got to keep the inning going if you're the Creekside Knights.
Number 12, DJ Corey.
I think right here the trap you can fall into is the tying run at the plate.
Can you do any research to find out if he's ever hit a home run? Or fence?
I don't know that.
Let's do some digging.
You can't fall into playing hero ball in this situation where you're just swinging for the fences.
Nah.
You gotta, you gotta do what you can to get on base. Sends one back up the middle. That's into center field, and the tying run is on base for the Creekside Knights.
Now I want to...
Gavin Strump to the plate. 2 on, 2 out, 7-5.
Now batting for the Knights is the catcher, number 13.
Gavin Strump to the plate. Strump came into the night batting .241. He's 0 for 2, reached on an error his last time up. All hope seemed to be lost for the Knights. But just like that, a walk and a base hit, Creekside's got the tying run on first with 2 gone. But time is just about run out.
Now put one on the fence so we can go home.
Michael Bysham on deck. He had the walk-off against Sandalwood in the 42 Classic Championship a couple weeks ago. Takes a pitch inside. Strump represents the winning run at the plate, but you're not worried about that if you're Creekside until you get that tying run home.
Super easy. I just put it over the fence.
Brandon Baselli arguing for put it over the fence here for the past minute or two. If only it was that simple.
I'm not asking a lot. Put it over the damn fence.
1-0 count. Here comes the pitch. Takes strike 1. Creekside not happy with that call. Called a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, right there. Yeah. Right where the T is in there.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Takes ball 2. Creekside patient at the plate. They're waiting for their pitch. They're making Clout throw strikes out there, running that pitch count up.
I would stand on the plate and make him pitch.
Clout has got pitch number 83 coming up.
Yeah, I would even take a step closer to that plate.
2-1.
Where his ball's coming from.
Here's the pitch.
Now,
Inside, ball 3.
You gotta stand in there and wear it. That's what I'm saying.
3 balls and a strike. Michael Bisham on deck.
There you go.
Clout is 1 ball away from walking the tying run into scoring position.
Inch closer. Get an inch closer to that plate.
Here's the 3-1. Clout deals. Here's the pitch. Strike 2.
Hey, they're
Full
running.
count. Knights down to their final strike.
They're running.
Runners in motion. Corey's got speed. Put 1 in the outfield. We might have a play at the plate. 3-2.
He's gonna try to curveball it. He's gonna try to curveball it.
Here's the pitch. Swung on. Into left field.
Oh,
Headed
damn.
for the plate.
Good.
No, the throw to first.
Oh, shit, get
Headed to
the ball.
third in the tying run. Corey's in there. He's into the plate. He's into the plate. Creekside's tied it. Creekside's tied it. Oh, wow. Creekside has tied it in the bottom of the 7th. As Harry Carey would say, holy cow. Creekside was down to their final strike. Strum set one into left. Colt Myers fielded it, threw across the diamond. The throw was wide. Pokel threw over to third. Bounced off the runner Corey. The third baseman Carter didn't see where it was, I think. And heading to the plate, scoring was DJ Corey. We are tied for the first time since the first inning of play. I am shaking. Winning run now into scoring position. That's Jackson Kane. Running for the catcher.
Oh!
Pitch inside. Corner. Strike.
I don't know about that, Blue.
Michael Bisham played hero 2 weeks ago. Can he do it again here?
Yeah, nobody's good off base. Oh, there
That
it is.
hit him.
Ooh, I'll take this.
Now Andrew Kelly to the plate.
He's at 93. They got nobody warming up.
And they are sticking with Clout, it looks like. As Vasily just pointed out next to me, they have nobody in the pen. Clout, now over 90 pitches. This is pitch number 94 coming up. Runners on first and second. That runner on first doesn't matter. It's the one over on second that could win Creekside the game. They've gotten 3 home in the bottom of the 7th. And this might be a mound visit here to get time to get someone up in the pen, because eventually
Nobody's coming up.
he's got to hit a pitch count at some point.
He gets 105, I think.
How about that? Creekside got down to 2 outs. They had 1 run on. They didn't have a run in. Aschenfelder scores on the wild pitch. They get the walk. They get the base hit. Strump sends one to left. A throw across the diamond was not in time. The throw back over to third got away from Brett Carter. And Corey scored. They hit Bisham with the pitch. The winning run is on second.
There's 2 gone, and Andrew Kelly at the plate. Creekside a chance to win it here. Can they get it done? Creekside is on their feet. Can Andrew Kelly play hero tonight? Pitch outside, ball 1. There is still nobody in the bullpen for Bartram Trail. You gotta imagine maybe they bring in Colt Myers or something from short. If they do go to relief. They're sticking with Clout, though, as they have since the 2nd inning. 1-0.
Nope.
That's pitch is low. 2-0. Ty Martineau on deck.
That's
2-0. Ground ball to third. Fielded by Carter. The throw. Not in time! Head to the plate! Creekside's won! Creekside's walked it off! Oh my goodness! Jackson Kane, rounded third. He went to the plate on the throw. It was not in time. Creekside plates 4. They come back down 3 with 2 outs to go. Down to their final strike. The Knights somehow pull off their 13th straight win and take this one 8-7.
We appreciate each and every
Wow!
one being here this evening in support of high school baseball. Just a reminder.
When we were all watching the play,
Other analog league time to face these same.
when we were all watching the play over at first,
That's all this evening from Freedom Field.
Kane was headed for the plate. Kelly hustled it out. It was a tough throw to beat a speedy Andrew Kelly from all the way across the diamond. They could not get it done. Kane scored easily. If he was safe at first, the game was over. And that is precisely what happened. Creekside pulls off the miracle. They come back and win it at home. And how about this? We get to see this rematch tomorrow night at Bartram Trail. We'll see you there on Schlick Sports. But for now, I'm Noah Schlick's up tuning off, saying good night from Creekside.